Hello, I'm Gede Budipratama, a student at Unixa Mathematics Education on Ganesha Education University. On this occasion, I will explain to you regarding the circle concept as an important lesson that we must learn in mathematics. So far, we have learned a lot about geometry. There is one very important geometric shape that we still need to cover, and that shape is circle. The circle is very important of all mankind. Almost all objects are made to resemble a circle to suit their function. We can see the shape of the circle anywhere, such as wall clock, wheels, and many things that we often encounter and use in everyday life. But mathematically, what is a circle? In geometry, a circle is defined as the set of all points that are equidistant from any other single point. To understand this, pay attention to that point. We call it the center point. Now, we make another point away from the center point. With the same distance, we make another point from the center point and so on. Notice, the more dot we make, the pattern look like a circle. That's why a circle is defined as the set of points that are equidistant from the center point. Okay, next we learn about the parts that makes up the circle. First of all, we have a starting point which we start or call center point. Next, we have the distance that we use to draw all the equidistant points that make up the circle. That distance is called the radius. In other words, the radius is the line connecting the center of the circle to every point on the circumference of the circle. Radius is important because it is the distance from the center of a circle to any other point around the circle. And even though a circle only have a one-dimensional radius, you can draw as many line of radius as you want. The other important part is a diameter. The diameter is the straight line that connects the circle and pass through the center. If you start at the point on the circle and then draw a straight line through the center to the other side, that distance is the diameter. If you notice, the diameter is really the same as the two radius lines drawn in opposite direction. So, for every circle, the diameter is always exactly twice the radius. Another part of the circle is the arc. Look at the AC, CB, and AB curves. This curve is called an arc. Based on them, we can define the arc is a curved line that is part of the circumference of a circle. Next, we turn to the bowstring. A curve is a line segment that connects two points on the circumference of a circle. The line AC and BC are examples of curves. Note that the diameter AB is also the longest chord of a circle that passes through the center point of the circle. Note the line OD in the circle. This line is known as the apothem. Apothem is the perpendicular distance from the midpoint of the chord to the center of the circle. Now, look at the yellow areas. bounded by arcs and chords, the circle is called a segment. Whereas grace areas are known as sector. At first glance, it looks like a slice of pizza. A sector of a circle is an area bounded by two radius and an arc of a circle. Each sector has an angle between two spokes. Sectors with an angle of less than 180 degrees are called minor sector, and greater than 180 degrees are called major sector. If the angle formed is 160 degrees, the two sectors will form a semicircular. Next, we know that an equidistant point we have drawn combine to form the circumference of a circle. The circumference of a circle is the distance around the outside of the circle. The formula for finding the circumference of a circle is circumference equals pi times the diameter. We symbolize the circumference with C and D for diameter. That's a pretty simple formula. This tells us that if we know the diameter of a circle, that's diameter times the number of P, and we get the circumference. But before we move on the other slide, we need to learn about the pi. In mathematics, the word pi refers to a very special number. It is obtained from the circumference of a circle divided by the diameter. No matter what size circle you measure, the ratio of circumference to diameter will always equal 3.14. If you are not sure, divide the circumference of the well by the diameter and you get pi. As one mathematic put it, pi is a part of the properties of a circle. If the ratios are different, it is not a circle. Furthermore, the area of a circle is the area occupied by a circle in two dimensions. It can be said that the area of a circle is the space it occupies within the boundary by circumference of the circle. The formula for finding the area of a circle is area equals pi times the radius square. We symbolize the area of the circle as A and R for the radius. Fairly simple formula. This tells us that if we know the radius, we just have to squaring it and multiplying by p to get the area of a circle. To help you see how to use both formula, let's find the circumference and area of this circle. The only thing we know about this circle is that its radius. The radius is 5 meters. Fortunately, that's all we need to know. First, we use the circumference formula. C equal pi times d. To get the diameter, that is, we multiply the radius by 2. 2 times 5 equal 10. So the diameter is 10 meters. Then we multiply by p to get the circumference. Since this is a decimal multiplication, I will use a calculator. 10 times 3.14 equal to 31.4. So that means the circumference of this circle is 31.4 meters. Now find the area using our formula. A equals P times R squared. We start by squaring the radius. 5 meters times 5 meters equal to 25 square meters. Then we multiply by P. 25 times 3.14 equal to 78.5 square meters. That's the area of this circle. So these two formulas are very important we know. So be sure to always try some practice problem. Okay, that's all for the material we discussed in this video. Stay tuned for the next video as we will cover for other math concept for junior and senior high school. Okay, thanks for all and goodbye.